Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of three Zendikar Rising draft. Alright, well, the rare here is very good. You can just steal stuff from their graveyard and put it onto the battlefield under your control. Yeah, and it's got flash. Just super strong. So we'll take that. Obviously at its best in a rogue's deck, but you can play it in a party deck too, or any deck for that matter, I suppose. Just a very strong effect. Otherwise, we have Canyon Jerboa for landfall or aggro decks. Gazul's Fury, solid spell land finisher. Could be our Outrider for party. Resolute Strike, playable combat trick. Banneret for warriors or any deck, any white deck really. Seafloor Stalker for party. Tazim Royal Mage for party, wizards, kicker. A lot of different archetypes there. But yeah, I think Zareth San is the strongest by quite a bit. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, we can follow up with a Diviner, which I'm okay with. I think I like it more than the Geyser Mage, just because it flies and it has more upside. Yeah, I'd say Diviner's probably the best in here. Geyser Mage is pretty good too, but I think I like the Flyer, even for the extra mana. Can go either way. But we probably want to take something that's on color with Zareth San. Yeah, I mean, it is easy to get too many 4-drops, but I don't know. I could go either way on that. Okay, well, choices now. There's some rogues in here. Stalker, Duelist, Skitter Sneak. I think the Stalker might make the most sense because it works for party and it would still work for rogues. It's a good finisher and you can make it unblockable. And then get Zareth San down. Yeah, I'm okay with that. We'll take the Stalker, I think. I like it. Jwari Disruption in here, which is good. The Skitter Sneak, the Duelist. Let's see. Turn Timber, Ascetic, and Seagate Colossus. Playable, but yeah, Stalker here. Okay, so nothing super exciting here. Can take the Gloom Hunter, Lifelink Flyer. It's not really what a party or a rogue deck wants. Could take the Field Research. It's not bad. I usually don't end up playing it, but I mean, it's a playable card. I guess we'll take the Gloom Hunter anyway. It's still a good card. The lifelink matters. Ooh, Soaring Thought Thief, huh? Well, that's pretty good. Hard to refuse that. So we'll take it over an Umara Wizard and a Skulker and a Cleric of Chill Depths. It's a Celebrant in here for Clerics. Yeah, Thought Thief seems good. So here we can take Rebirth. Protects our Thought Thief and our Zareth San. And it's just a pretty playable 1-mana spell land. Myriad Captain's a great party card. But yeah, we'll take Rebirth. Alright, well, Relic Golem wants to be in the same deck. Wants to be in a rogue deck. Doesn't really have synergy with Zareth San, but works well with the Soaring Thought Thief. It's an uncommon. There's also Mind Drain in here, which is pretty good. But I think we'll go Relic Golem and hope we can find some more rogues. For now, we'll cut a blue card. So this pack doesn't have a ton of goodies left in it anyway. Maybe the best card is the healer. So we can actually take base camp if we wanted. Definitely some white cards flowing. But we've got two pretty awesome rogues already. Guess we can take a base camp in case there's some card we want to splash, maybe. Take the blue card here, could take the Dreadworm too. I mean, currently only have one wizard, but I don't know, we might still be a party deck. I'm still thinking about it. Alright, Skitter Sneak. Pretty good to get 11th pick here. Alright, a lot of red cards here at the end. We'll take the worst one, which is probably, I don't know, maybe Rubble Fort. We'll take the Blade. I think it's worse than the Blight Blade. And a Broken Wings, alright. On to pack 2 here. So, can take the Falconer. Could take a Stalker as well. I think Falconer's quite a bit better, though. Even though it's not a rogue. It's a big finisher. It's got evasion. And really, nothing else for us. One black card. Could take the Stalker, the second one. It's got the synergy with Thought Thief, but I think I'm still holding out hope that I can make this rogue thing come together. So we take a Duelist here. It does have some synergy with Zareth San and Thought Thief. Otherwise, there's Mind Drain and Mind Carver. It's got synergy with Relic Golem too, the Duelist. Otherwise, I could take the Mind Drain. I'm not sure which one's more likely to wheel. It might be Duelist. But we don't have any removal currently, so Duelist can be a removal spell sometimes. I don't know. I kind of want both of them, but I'm going to go for the Duelist. I personally like Duelist. So Pack Beast technically works with Zareth San and the Stalker and the Thief and the Chilling Trap. But I kind of want this into the Royal. It's a great tempo card, and we, once again, don't really have any removal. So, alright. Thwart is amazing. Especially when you've got some powerhouse cards like we do, the Thought Thief and the Zareth San. So I think it's an easy thwart here. So we can take Feed the Swarm, or we can take Blood Beckoning. I really like Blood Beckoning, but I guess we already have a thwart, so we can take Feed the Swarm. Deals with enchantments also, which is nice. Gets us another removal spell, which I think is good. Bit of a miss here. Can take the Colossus, but I'd probably just take the Squid. It's a reasonable beater. It's not really a party card, but sometimes you can get a good trade with it. Alright, here I think we take an easy Sky Dancer. It's got flying. It's going to work well with Zareth San. It's going to work well with the Thought Thief. It's going to work well with Relic Golem. And maybe Anti-Cognition would be okay here too, but I think that is what we're doing. Alright, so we're back at the original pack. We'll take the weakest card, which is probably the Adventure Awaits. Take the Living Tempest, can take the Highborn Vampire. Guess we go Tempest because it flies. Or we could take Negate for sideboard. Yeah, I'll take a sideboard card. I don't really want to play either of those creatures if I don't have to. All right, we got the Mind Drain back. That's actually kind of nice. Because it's a good card for us. Take the black card here. Don't really want it. Don't really want to play the Cleric. None of these cards really matter too much for us. I guess we can take another Highborn Vampire. Don't really want to play it. Take the worst card here. Alright, last pick. Playable 3-drop. Soul Shatter gets some removal. I like that. Otherwise, Skulker, Vanquish in here. But I guess Soul Shatter's fine. I haven't actually played with this before. Played against it enough to know that it's not bad though. I wish that I mean, it's not targeted, which does make it slightly worse. I mean, sometimes you don't want to, you know, make them sacrifice their highest converted mana cost creature, but I think we take it regardless. So take Zoff Consumption. Take a Vanquish. We will be needing some more creatures, but I have some I can play if I have to. Well, I think we'll just take a Vanquish. So, can take another Gloom Hunter. Probably take the Stalker, though. Yeah. More rogues. And they win games. The Stalkers do, so okay. Well, Thirst is pretty awesome. Granted, we need some more creatures, but Thirst is pretty strong, so I think we take it. Good removal. So we can take a Dreadworm. A lot of red stuff in here. Got the Acquisitions Expert or another Stalker. Probably take the Expert. It's a 2-drop. Makes him discard. And works with Thought Thief. Works with Golem. You can flash in a Zareth San. Yeah. Subtle Strike. Kind of good. We'll take it. Probably don't need the Chilling Trap. Don't really need any of these. Maybe Cleric, another one for sideboard. Pretty close to a deck. Skulker is a very good pickup for us. Happy to get that. Maybe cut the Dreadworm. Take another one that we probably won't play. Mind Carver. I don't know if we want it or not. It's okay. I don't think we have enough mill. I wish we had more mill to take advantage of it. But even the Relic Golem is gonna be a bit challenging to turn on. So we'll take out the lands for now. Basically need to make one cut if we want to play 17. Probably a Mind Carver. Maybe not, though. We only have 14 creatures, and one of them's a Relic Golem. I don't love that. Yeah, I think we cut the Mind Carver. I think we need some more threats. This would be 18 lands. I mean, I think we can get away with 17. We have enough early stuff, I think. This is like 4, hopefully. This is like 5 or 4. Probably 5. Yeah, this curve's not bad. We can get away with 17 lands, and we can count Rebirth as a land, I think. So maybe run a Highborn Vampire. It has some synergy with Stalker. It's a reasonable beater. It's cheaper than Dreadworm. Okay. Yeah. How many rogues did we end up with? Not that it really matters too much for Xerath Sand, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9's not bad. Yeah, it's a reasonable rogues deck. Good removal. Thirst. Subtle Strike. Feed. Mind Drain. Soul Shatter. Vanquish. Some resilience. I think it's a good deck. So, we do need double blue. And blue to pump Stalker. We do need double black too. Quite a bit more black than blue in here though. Probably just do 1 extra black, even though we need double blue. All right, well, here you have it. Yeah, Dimir Rogues. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, here in round 1, we'll play first. It's a keep. Need some help. I think we'll pass here. All right. Well, I want to make good use of mana here. I think we just attack, pass, leave up Subtle Strike and Relic Golem mill. So if I get another mana, I can Sky Dancer plus Subtle Strike to kill the Shepherd. It's not great, but I think we need to deal with Shepherd here. Oh, they got Thwart too, huh? Okay. So I could Subtle Strike now to kill the Blood Priest, but I don't think I really need to do that. Mind Drain. Not bad. Only problem is we're still taking hits from the Shepherd. But it's a decent opportunity to get rid of cards in their hand. I think we're going to attack for 6 here. And the best use of mana is the Skitter Sneak. You just got to get some threats online here. So we can probably get rid of one of these two. They might choose the Stalker. No, they actually chose the Mind Drain. So I did get the 5th land, which is good. I'm at 5, so next turn. Yeah, I feel as though we kind of have to attack here. Let's say I play the Falconer. Can block the Shepherd. Yeah, I mean, we're not in a really good position to stall the game out here. Well, that's actually pretty good. So I think we want to Subtle Strike now. So we'll neg the Lifelinker. and boost. Guess the golem. And then we're going to play the Sky Dancer to block the Shepherd. All right, so we'll go to game 2 here. So they got kind of the core, the most important parts of the cleric deck. The Marauding Blight Priest with the core Celebrant and the Cleric of Lifespond. And then other than that, they supplemented with some pretty powerful party cards. So Negate, I guess, deals with Coveted Prize, though I'm a little bit less happy about that one. But Deadly Alliance Thwart, I mean, there's some good negate targets. They have a lot of good creatures, too, though. So I guess no one ever said it was going to be easy. But I think negate's actually kind of important. I think Mind Drain's still good, too. Although it is less good against Blood Beckoning and Thwart. I don't really want to cut a creature. I can. I just don't really want to. I could cut the Gloom Hunter, but it's pretty good against aggro. I can cut the Mind Drain, but I think it's good. I'm maybe okay cutting, like, maybe the Vampire. I don't want to cut a creature, but I think if I were to cut one, it's probably that. Probably want to keep my cheap ones. They seem kind of important. So, okay. We'll play first. Yeah, it's a reasonable hand. Unfortunately, removal is not so good against Blood Beckoning and Thwart the Grave, but we still have Mind Drain and we have Negate somewhere in there. All right. I forgot. Do we have more double black or more? We did an extra black, so I guess we can discard a blue. No, there's our negate. It's actually kind of nice. Guess we can discard the Feed the Swarm. Yeah, Vanquish. I feel like Vanquish basically dealt with everything in their deck. We can Mind Drain them. Could pump, but I'm going to leave up negate and vanquish and all that. So, I think we can rebirth here. Lose a little bit of life, but it's okay. I'd rather save the negate for the more powerful spells. I don't really want to use my removal on acquisitions experts either. That's fine. Guess we can vanquish that. Can actually Blood Chief's Thirst it. And the nice, the nice thing is Vanquish deals with. I feel like we just use our mana. I'm okay with that. We've got 6 cards in yard. Okay. Still don't really want to Blood Chief's Thirst the 1/2s. Ooh, Thought Thief. That one's good. Weird. Oh, they have Mind Drain too, huh? Alright. Let's see. So I can actually Soul Shatter them, and then it only deals 2 damage. See. So we've got 2 lethal creatures and a negate. That's pretty good. All right. So they're running Mind Drain and Acquisitions Expert too, which is pretty good against us, actually. My removal is less good too. Like, removal is obviously important, but it's certainly less good when they're running discard and they can bring stuff back from their graveyard. I mean, I can bring stuff back from my graveyard too, but I almost wonder if I should cut a removal. Like maybe cut the feed. Because they're pretty aggressive. I don't really want to pay life to... I mean, I want to kill their stuff. But they're looking pretty aggressive. The Highborn Vampire actually... Well, it doesn't look great against the Blight Priests, but it looks good against, like, a lot of their other stuff. Tax into Celebrant well. Tax into Blood Priest well. They have multiple Blood Priests. Yeah, they're pretty aggressive. I think I'm going to cut feed the Swarm. I can't really afford to lose life that way. And then I guess I can do the Highborn Vampire. Okay. It beats down reasonably well. Alright, so we're on the draw. This hand gets real good if I get black mana. We do have 9 black sources. I think it's worth risking it. Because I think this is a hand that really does have high upside if we can get the black mana that we need. Well, I can play the Duelist now. But I still have a chance to vanquish the Cleric with 4 mana. If I don't rip black here, I think I'm going to take 3. Okay. Well. Yeah, kind of needed it there. Let's see. I think I still have one more chance to rip. So I have to take 7 here. But if I rip the black mana, then I can kill the... I don't know why they didn't attack with Blight Priest. I'm trying to think what I could have possibly had. But if I rip black mana here, I can at least kill the Cleric. Alright. So now we can at least go Duelist. Do we want to do it on their turn? For some reason. Yeah, I think we do. Especially if it keeps the Blight Priest back. I don't know. Alright. So now we go Duelist. So we can play the Falconer, but I need more than that. I only have 1 black mana. So I can't Thought Thief plus Subtle Strike. I think that we're dead. I just can't block enough things. So I guess we just pass. Leave up like Thought Thief and pretend like we have something. Alright, we'll see you for round 2. Alright, round 2, we'll keep this. Looks like a party deck. So, can do the Into the Royal. I think we just do Skitter Sneak because we have the Thwart. Oh, so they have Might of Marasa. I think that we just block like this then. Could have actually they probably have Allied Assault. So they have +2/+2. +2/+2. I mean, this attack doesn't really make a lot of sense. They could have both as well. Tough spot to be in. So I have to worry about Might of Marasa and Allied Assault. Not in a great blocking position either way, but they clearly have something. I'm going to say it's Allied Assault. Alright, so it turned out to be Might of Marasa, unfortunately for us. Really, really tough to predict this format. I've had just so many issues doing that. So, I'm not exactly sure what to do now. I guess Into the Royal. So we'll block the Dauntless Survivor and bounce the Tactician. Unfortunately, just never found an opportunity to mind drain them. So got 6 lands. Guess we can Highborn Vampire and Subtle Strike. That's pretty good. All right, so what is the best play here? I mean, I think it's just this. So we can kill this and kill this. So then we can thwart. At least they're out of cards in hand. That's nice. They literally top deck something that puts Mospit Skeleton on top of their library. Well, I guess Mind Drain's going to be good, but the paired Tactician's going to bring it right back. Well, I guess Skydancer's a way to deal with that. Okay. I think they likely take this anyway. So we'll Skydancer to get rid of the Moss Pit Skeleton. I can play Acquisitions Expert. But I guess I'd rather keep up Stalker to block Tactician. Not actually sure. Relic Amulet? What have they even showed us that activates that? Some Adventure Awaits in Omaida Marasa? I mean, I feel like they've got to feel pretty tempted to attack here. Trying to think what's more important for me. I guess I have... Yeah, this is actually fine. So now we can Mind Drain them to get rid of the Moss Pit Skeleton. Can get in for 10. Maybe I should have waited on the Mind Drain in hindsight. But actually, this is fine if they wanted to trade. They don't want to trade because I could have Malachor Rebirth if they blocked anyway. So, all right, we'll do the Expert just to get a blocker in case they have a pump spell. All right. Pretty surprising victory there because they were really going off there right in the beginning. Interesting deck. Relic Amulet doesn't look that good, so I don't think I need like a negate or anything like that. Cleric might buy us some time we could need. Feed the Swarm's actually good because we can kill Moss Pit for 2 life, but not optimal either. Might just keep it the same. Otherwise, I'm bringing in Cleric of Chill Depths, but I don't know what I'm bringing them in for. They're less good than like a Squid. Highborn actually was fine there, so all right. So, just black mana. We're on the draw. We have 2 mana. 3 would really go a long way, especially if it was blue. But we only have 8 blue sources. I don't really want to mulligan. I think it's okay on the draw. Not the most exciting time to play Mind Drain. We might go for the subtle strike play. I think we'll just leave up the Thought Thief and the Subtle Strike. So, Thought Thief. Well, this has reach, so I think I'd rather deal with that. I guess we'll give... Well, yeah, if I put it on the Skitter Sneak, then I can keep blocking the Root Grazer with it. So I think I like that more. Because then I can attack with the Thought Thief. So I guess I actually should have decreased the power of the Root Grazer then. So basically neg that and still buffed my Skitter Sneak and killed the Zendikar. That would have been better, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Sky Dancer is nice. I'm doing this so I can deal extra damage. All right, see you for round 3. All right, round 3 is to keep. A little bit slow looking, but it's a keepable hand nonetheless. I definitely want to subtle strike that, but I would like to get full value. I think we'll just do it anyway. Maybe we wait. No, I'm definitely happier I waited. No attacks. I guess that makes sense. Kill the Scythe Cat. Actually mind drain them now, but I'll wait till next turn. I think there's a good chance we can get rid of... Well, I guess we're in the same spot. Skitter Sneak, though. Okay. They mono green? Is that what's happening? Another Stalker. Alright, well... Not the best use of mana, but gets rid of some spells. They have 4 spells in hand, otherwise they would have played a land there. Sky Dancer, so got 6 lands. They sure are close. Well, I guess the best play is another Stalker. And then Sky Dancer at the end of their turn. So I can double block the Moss Pit Skeleton and just lose a Skitter Sneak. Guess I can triple block in case they have Vastwood Fortification. Or I can take 5 here. I probably can't win this race. They have Crawling Barrens too? Jeez. Yeah. Unfortunately, if I bounce their Shade, they can play it re-kicked and get back their Moss Pit Skeleton. So I think I'll actually just, I guess, bounce my Vampire, which isn't great, to be honest, but especially since I don't get to draw a card. But I guess I didn't have double blue anyway, so it's okay. Well, they had it anyway, so nothing to be done. So we can get a Ghastly Gloom Hunter out there. It's actually pretty good. Block like this. So I got a 5. I don't think this is really going to work. I maybe needed to trade last turn with the Pack Beast. Because I can't actually Malakir Rebirth now if they attack with everything. And if they drew a land, they can just replay the Shade, so... yeah... Now, Thwart's a pretty excellent draw. What do we want to get back? I guess our two biggest guys probably, huh? That makes sense to me. Skyshade can't block, so that's one good thing. I mean, we're in no position to not block here. Absolutely no position there, yeah. So I think we actually just chump here and hope they don't have another creature. Well, I can double block. Can double block the skeleton. Not sure why they conceded. They didn't wait for me to do it first. But the question is, did I want to double block the Moss-Pit skeleton or chump it and hope they don't have a second blocker? And the position that we're in is such where it's like you should probably just chump and then hope they don't have a second blocker. But I mean, they had two cards in hand. They could have easily had a creature there. So this is like the same deck we just played. It's very strange. Green-black counters with Moss-Pit skeleton with some rando stuff thrown in there. Crawling Barrens is so strong. Yeah. Negate deals with Subtle Strike, Scale the Heights, Rabid Bite, Oblivion's Hunger, Basswood Surge. There's probably enough stuff to bring in the negate. I don't know what I'm cutting for it. Is Mind Drain less good because they can bring stuff back from their graveyard? Sort of. But it also turns on a bunch of cards in my deck. So probably have to leave it alone. I mean, negate can be important. Maybe I want it. I don't know what's weaker than negate, though. Kind of want all of my creatures. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we cut. Probably just don't play negate, I guess. Hope I can discard them. Discard them out. Kind of a awkward hand, but we'll keep it. We've played our first pick rare exactly 0 times in this entire draft, so it'd be nice to play it once. Crawling Barrens is pretty good. Guess we can Vanquish, save some damage. Soul Shatter the Shadow Cat. Squid's looking pretty bad. Now they can just, you know, yeah, we're getting rid of those cards in their hands, so now we just lose to the Crawling Barons and the... we literally just die here. Put a Moss-Pit Skeleton in their graveyard. Alright, I think we can go to the next one. That's okay. I'm going to dump the Mind Drain. I think it's a great card. I think we want Negate. So, I think I'd like to see Zenith one game. I don't think that's asking too much in a, 6 to 8 game series to see our strongest card once. I guess we'll keep this. Just get a lifelinker online, even though it dies to Subtle Strike. They have Rabid Bite, so kind of tempted to thirst that, but I'm not going to. If they want to Rabid Bite my Gloom Hunter, I'll allow it. Alright. Guess I can Blood Chief's Thirst now. Yeah. Makes sense. So they have Subtle Strike mana. Oh, we have Rebirth though. That's nice. Let's get in for 5 here, I guess. And we'll Thirst the Survivor. And I think we'll actually play the Rebirth to get the Falconer online next turn. So we'll see if they have the Subtle Strike. I think they do, which is fine. So let's see. They're making 4. All right. Weird that they didn't go for my Gloom Hunter there. So we can reduce this. So it goes from 4 to 3. And then I can pump my dude here. You do get to draw, however. Oh, that's too bad. So we can Soul Shatter. Guess we do the Falconer. We can block the Shadow Cat. Negate there's not bad. Do I want to get in for 4? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, I think we actually just get back these two now. Oops. Wish I had another mana so I could negate something. Let's see. So we take 6, we go to 6. I think that's okay. Oh, so we can kill their 2 guys. Let's vanquish the Constrictor, have them tap out. All right. Sweet. Well, got there by the skin of our teeth. And we got to play Xanath exactly 0 times in like 9 games or something like that. Our strongest card. That, yeah, that's about right. That is about right. Zarathan. I'm calling him Xanath. How dare I mispronounce his name? All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.